Hello folks, how's it going? I think we're getting closer to being ready to play some golf here in Michigan and in other places across the nation. So hopefully these videos have helped you, helped keep you entertained, and gave you some things to think about in relation to your golf swing as we're dealing with this COVID-19 virus. I've been talking a lot lately about lateral movement versus rotation and some of the issues that we can have by having lateral movement, especially before that lever system starts. Now, today I want to talk a little bit more about that same topic in relation to the backswing. I think a lot of golfers really think, especially those amateurs and novices, but because we are sideways to our target typically, this need or feel to get away from our target and go towards our target is very prevalent. So we're going to talk about that today, and I'm going to give you some ways where you can fight that lateral movement back. Of course, we are moving away from the target, and a little bit of lateral movement is good, but where's our power source? It's in the shoulders, the hips, those elements that are rotating in most sports. I don't care if we're fighting, punching, throwing a ball, kicking even, right? Rotation is very important in relation to the body moving athletically. So we're going to dive right into that, and we're going to have some conversation there. So let's go to our secondary camera here. And I did put 2 alignment sticks down. You will be able to see that from the back camera there, just to give you an idea of our target line. And one thing that we see, once again with those amateurs, is this feel or need to feel like we have to move away from our target and then move towards our target, right? Where with better players and people that know how to get those big muscles moving, we want to make sure that we're rotating those big elements. And as you can see there, I'm not really moving a lot laterally when I make that particular type of move. So there's a way we can train our body to make that move without being, a little, making it too complicated in our head. For me, the first step that I'll have most of my people do is have them take their regular stance and setup. And I'll have you move your feet together, okay? When your feet are together and you take swings this way, it makes it almost impossible to move laterally. The only reason we're moving laterally is because we have those legs and we have, feels and sensors there, and we're trying to use leverage there, but we're doing it incorrectly. So if you put your feet together, and you could put a ball in a tee, use a mid-iron, hit this off the ground. Not really a result-driven drill, but just practice taking the club back and through, okay? Now, on your follow-through, it is okay to, try to get into a finish position. But with your feet together, it'll give you more of a sense of rotation. When you start doing this drill correctly and rotation is taking over, your ball flight should have a draw to it. Why? We've taken out all lateral movement, and what are we doing? We're strictly rotating. So if your grip is right and all those other elements are somewhat appropriate, and we do this drill, we should see the ball go fairly straight or even more of a draw. So I like this for those guys that are inside out and women that are inside out. Helps them get a feel of what it's like to actually be square and to rotate in a lot of instances, okay? You could take this drill a step further with something I've mentioned before, but right foot forward drill. And from our other camera here, you take your address position, and I only like you to start with your regular address position. We've talked about that before. But move your right foot in line with the ball and put your back foot on the ball of its feet, okay? Once again, we're creating the spine angle that has to be quiet, and now we're rotating over a center, and we can't move laterally from this particular position. Okay, so those are 2 easy drills to do. I really like the feet together for most players. If I have a better player, more athletic player, someone that has a better understanding of their golf swing, I really like to do this one. Even for shock value, for some of those that really use their lower body and move laterally, I'll have them take a couple of swings like this, and they say, oh, well, that's what it feels to rotate more with the lever system going back rather than kind of sliding back. Okay, one more thought. Let me grab my hula hoop, and we'll leave our original target line there. And hula hoop is obviously circular, right? And it gives the appearance of a barrel and some of you have heard professionals talking about feeling like you're swinging in a barrel. If we are moving laterally, we would be getting outside of that barrel. So sometimes I will put a hula hoop down and, once again, referencing our target line, those white lines kind of give you a feel of that. And what I see typically is those people moving too linear down that line, and we're not using our power source. So a lot of times if I put that hula hoop around you, no different than when your feet are together, it gives you a sensation of keeping your body in the hula hoop and letting the club work back, okay? More of an appropriate position, the club is further inside, and we're not in a position where the club is linear and more over our head, okay? We're really loading up, and we're keeping our body inside the barrel or inside the hula hoop, okay? Still able to, shift our weight forward and get in the proper finish position, but it's still that feeling of staying inside of the barrel or the hula hoop. So give that a try. That might give you a good sensation. So I want you to think about those drills. Think about the hula hoop or swinging inside the barrel, and that should help you be more consistent at impact. Okay? So, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Like I said earlier, I think we will be playing golf here in Michigan fairly soon, and I'm excited to do that. We will still continue to provide online instruction and branded apparel on DNAGolfinstruction.com. So, thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.